Hello. Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. Good evening, good evening. Welcome. Welcome. Hi, Oluwa Timilehin. Hi, Laura's Kitchen Tips. Hi, Peace. Hi, Temitope, Babatunde. Okay, there are a lot of you. Olamide, Mary Jane, Peace, Faustina, Football Zone, Tinasa, Anita Ikonde, Miracle Amarachi. Hi, welcome, guys. Good evening. I'm delighted to have you all here. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. So, I have about 2, 3 minutes on the clock to let people just come in, and so that once we get started, we are starting. Hi, I can see the names are really moving fast. I'm trying to greet everybody individually, but the names are really moving fast. Hi V, hi Abiodun Lawal, hi Anolua Olawepo, hi Orolua, hello Albert, hello Princess Titilayo Juliana, hello Maureen, hello Bukolami. Hey, let me not spell someone's name. Hi, everyone. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Cecilia. The Black Nanya. Emanuela Bassi. Welcome, 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 welcome. I am excited to have you all here. Thank you. Please confirm you can see my screen and you can hear me. And then let's get started. Confirm you can see my screen, confirm you can hear me, and then I'll get started. If you can see my screen, kindly let me know in the comment section. If you can hear me, let me know. You're supposed to be seeing me in a small corner there and then seeing the screen with my slides. So let me know. Okay, awesome. You can see my screen, you can hear me. Great. Can see your screen, you can hear me. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. All right. So, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I built a 6 figure monthly business from home through social media management. How I built a 6 figure monthly business from home through social media management. For many of you that may just be meeting me for the first time ever, my name is Precious Chika, and I am a social media manager and a social media manager's coach. Okay, so what I do is manage social media accounts for business owners, and I also teach people how they can become profitable social media managers. All right, so today we're going to be learning how I built a 6 figure monthly business from home through social media management and how anybody can replicate that result. I like to go straight to the point, but not without telling giving an information on who I am. Okay, so hello, if you're here, it's because you want to find out how I built a 6 figure monthly business from social media management. But before I go on today, I'm going to tell you why I even decided to start social media management. So, like many of you here will be able to relate, I started social media management because I mean, I needed to up my life. I had gone for youth service, and while I was on camp, I was busy there, managing the small pocket money I got from home. And I just, around me, like people were talking about business, talking about work. And I realized that, it's only me that came here with the money that my parents gave me. Oh. And I really wanted to, feel that sense of independence, the ability to make your own money. I know some of you can relate to that. And so I decided that, I was going to find something to do. Up until that moment, I have never earned 1 naira for myself. So every time that I made any money, it was from home. Okay. So I decided that I was going to do something for myself. Now, I had three major limitations. All right. Number one, I was posted to Benue State University, Makadi. And what that meant was that I had to be at work almost every day, except for my CDS and weekends and all. So whatever I was doing had to be something that I could do where I was from that office outside of the HOD's department, right? Now, second obstacle that I had was that I did not have capital. Like I could not start a business because there was no capital. Okay, so they were talking about people were telling me about mini importation and stuff like that, but it needed capital to start. I didn't have that luxury. The third thing was that I don't know how to sell. At least as at then, I didn't know how to sell. Now I'm beginning to understand that sales is a skill that everybody should possess, and I'm learning. But 4 years ago, when I was looking for what to do, I did not know how to sell. And so, because of that, I knew I needed something that did not need me selling to make money, that I could do from that seat where I was sitting in the HOD's office, and something that I could do without capital. And that was how I found social media management, guys. I actually found social media management and animation. Some of you know the time of Plotagon animation and those other animations and all. And I tried them. I tried all of those things. But one thing that happened was that this animation was taking a lot of my time and the money was just not making a lot of sense. So I stuck with social media management. Okay. And now when I started, I was with an agency. I was interning for them and they were paying me 40K to manage 5 pages. So I started social media management in the year 2019. So I think that's about 5 years now, but I was receiving 40K to manage 5 accounts. And those accounts I was managing at for 40K for those 5 accounts. If I was managing each of them right now, I will be charging them 180,000 because I was doing my standard client work for them. That would have been 180. Premium is 250 and all of that. Now, because of that, I was receiving 40K to manage those 5 accounts. So you can imagine the amount of work that I had to be doing for that money. But then that was where I began to see that okay, I can actually make it as a social media manager. This thing can be big. I saw that clients were coming, I saw that they were paying money because they needed this. But then after numerous burnouts and with nothing to show for it, short one day I passed out. I was in the hospital at 11:50 p.m. on a Sunday because I was working. I decided that okay, you know what? Social media management works, but I'm going to get my own clients. So I'm not doing it for anybody anymore. I'm going to get my own clients. I became intentional about the type of clients I wanted to work with, and now I have my ideal clients. I have worked as an in-house social media manager, as a freelancer, as a contract social media manager with international companies, with NGOs, business owners in Nigeria. And all of these have given me a wide degree of knowledge and experience. And because of the results I was getting and the money I began to make managing these accounts for my ideal clients, people began to ask me to teach them. I have trained over 1,000 persons and worked with 25 clients long term. Actually, at the time of making this slide, I had worked with 25 clients long term, but I consider long term after we have crossed the 6 months mark together. Right now, I can say that I have worked with 28 clients long term. So I think I should update this slide for my introduction. I have trained teams for companies, for churches, business owners across Nigeria, and now I have an agency and a team of social media managers and interns that work with me. And with this, I'm sure that you now know who I am. So I'm going to take you through a bit of my work structure. So usually when people reach out to me and they want to work with me on their social media account, what I do is that I get on a discovery call with them. Don't worry, in the course of training today, you're going to learn what a discovery call is. And after that discovery call, when I decide that we can work together, I send this document that is on my left. Now it's called a terms of agreement. I send the document, it's stating everything that we have agreed on, what I'm to deliver to you, what you're to deliver to me, the fees, the expenses, everything, and then we sign it. Once we do that, I share an invoice with you. This smaller document here is the invoice. I share an invoice with you, and after the invoice is sent, payment is made. Then you send me your receipt, and once I see the receipt, all of these payments, some of them are coming from the UK. All right, can you hear me? The text on the screen are not clear. I understand. If it's for the documents, they are not necessarily meant to be clear because not everybody will read what is on the document. Okay, so I receive these payments. Some of them come from the UK and they are like paid in pounds, and it lands in my account as naira. Some from the US, from Ivory Coast, from the Philippines. And once payment is made, I send what I call an onboarding mail. I'm taking you through this because I want you to understand the structure with which I work. Part of what I will be teaching is structure. So I want you to see just the basic structure that I put in place to make sure that I'm able to run my business. So after you've made payment and I've seen proof of payment and I confirm payment, then I send you an onboarding mail. Now in this onboarding mail, I am saying that, oh, I have received your contract, the signed contract and the payment. We set a time for a proper onboarding, and then we discuss content strategy and other things. So usually based on the account, if it's an account I'm handling myself, I'll be coming with my assistant. If it's an account I'm giving to one of the social media managers that work with me, I am coming with that social media manager. So that is how I run that's how I run my onboarding session with my clients. Okay, and it's not just me. Everything I'm teaching here, I have helped other students, core members, sit at home moms. I've helped them earn six figures from social media management using all that I am about to teach you. Okay, this presentation is going to be straight to the point, no fluff. And at the end of this training, you will learn what you need to know about building a profitable six-figure business from social media management. Now, this review came in from my last class. She said, wow, I've been watching YouTube videos to understand social media management. The class today was insightful and answered so many questions I had from watching videos. Thank you. Can I say I was blessed? And I said, carry on. You can say you're blessed. And that is what I want for everybody that is in this class tonight. I want you to get so much value from this class. It will be transformational for you. This class will open your eyes to so many things that you never took note of. And my slide is misbehaving. This class will open your eyes to so many things that you never took note of. Also, it will give you brilliant ideas Now, make sure you stay till the end so you'll be among the few that will get access to the gift, the offer. Okay, so you can get access to the gift, you can get access to the offer. So just make sure you stay to the end of training. Now I want you to remove all distractions, get a pen and a paper so you can take notes down, because this video will not comment, and then we can get started going to the juice of tonight's class. If you're ready, let me know. If you're ready, let me know. Let me know. If you're ready, let me know. Awesome. Okay. I've started seeing messages. Ready. I am. Carry on. Great. So let us move forward. Firstly, what is social media management? Social media management entails managing social media pages for brands and businesses. Now, what you're doing is you're creating strategy, you're engaging their audience, researching and creating content, you're analyzing insights, and generally managing the brand's message and delivery on social media. Now, a social media manager is a person who does all these things. You're a social media manager if you create strategies for business owners, engaging their audience, researching and creating their content, you're analyzing insights, and just generally managing the brand's message and delivery on social media. Okay, now let us deal with some mindset blocks that stop people from getting results as social media managers. Number one, people say making six figures from social media management is the exception. Now, what they are saying is that just a few of you are lucky enough to make six figures from social media management. But that is not true, because I have quite a number of students that have been able to replicate these results. Now, let me even leave the students that I have. I know people, I don't even like to use myself as an example because, well, I've been 4 years in the business and I'm established as a social media manager. But I have seen students that come in and in 3 months they're already making good results and good money as social media managers. Making six figures from social media management is not an exception. It is the rule. It is only an exception for those that are doing social media. A lot of people like to think that because social media managers use their phone a lot, maybe it's just by pressing phone. By pressing phone, you're a social media manager, and that is it. But that's not the case, okay? People do social media management. People who do social media management professionally and as it should. I mean, six figures is the list of your problems as a social media manager, especially if your own six figures, your accounting is 100, 200. People are doing 1 million naira every month as social media managers, and you're saying it's the exception. It's not. Just make sure that you are actually doing social media management work, not just that you're calling yourself a social media manager. Now, secondly, people say, I cannot start another online skill. When you tell them, why not try social media management? They tell you, oh, I cannot start another online skill, or I don't know if I can start because I've tried this one, I've tried that one. It's something I like to say. We are youths. This is the we will try, we will make mistakes, we will make mistakes, and we will try again. If something fails, you leave it, you work on it, come back to it, or you can try the next thing. Don't be afraid of failing at something. Don't be afraid of trying new things. I have a lot of people that say, oh, I've tried affiliate marketing, I've tried multi-level marketing, they are not working. Besides, how will people look at me? Only me, I've called myself so ambassador, I've called myself affiliate marketer. Now you're saying I should come and become a social media manager, and I still have to announce that I cannot start on, and I call it society induced shame. Unless the people that you are worried about talking about these things are feeding you, are giving you money, there is no need, really no need to be ashamed. So do not say you cannot start another online skill for any reason. We are all youths, okay? Unless you're up to 50 here, or maybe 40. If not, we are all youths. Even people at 40 are trying out new things. Talk less about me and you that have not gotten to 50. No, now. So don't say you cannot start on that online skill. Now, what another people, a group of people say, they say only techie and creative people can do well as social media managers. That's not true. I am not techie. Never have been. I don't even know if I can be like all this tech. No, that's not me. But about creativity, I believe that everybody that God created is creative. As long as you are created, you did not create yourself. You already have a creative spirit. You just need to hone it. And the good thing is that when it comes to social media management, you don't need to be techie. Do you need to be creative? Yes. Are you creative? Yes. You just need to hone it. However, for being techie, you don't need to be techie. Okay. Next thing people say, they say, oh, finding clients are difficult. Finding clients are difficult. And when they say that, I ask them, what have you done to find clients? Or what are you, better still, how are you positioning yourself to find clients? And then they start telling you, I spoke to somebody in my church, someone at the gym, and someone in my place of work. I told them that I'm also doing social media management though. Even if it is ice cream you are selling, ice cream that a lot of people like. If you are only telling one person that you are selling ice cream, trust me, that one person will not buy that ice cream. Okay, that one person will not buy that ice cream. So you have to learn proper positioning, and this is one thing that I teach my students. You have to learn how to position yourself. You have to go out of your comfort zone, because you need to let people know what you are able to do. Most people just think that, oh, because you know how to press phone and make posts, you can just tell people I'm a social media manager and they entrust their page to you. No, now there's work to be done. But the good thing is that once you know the work to be done and you do it, it is quite easy for you to get to the point where you're attracting clients. You're not even finding them anymore. You may start out having to be the one to reach out to find clients, but once you get to a point where you have established yourself, and that takes literally short time, you can now begin to attract clients. Okay. Number five, people say, oh, there are already too many social media managers. And when they say these things, I just laugh. And the reason I'm laughing is because you never hear people say there are too many doctors, too many musicians, too many artists, too many engineers or anything. And then when it comes to social media management, this is a career path that every business owner that is online wishes to have a social media manager. The reason why some people do not have social media managers, either because one, they cannot afford it, or two, they have not found someone that will give them what they want. But if not, every business owner wants to face their work and leave somebody to manage their social media accounts. So the need for social media managers is high. The problem is usually people that will do the work. It's high. When you begin to go up there, that is when you notice that more opportunities there. It's high. I have clients from Ivory Coast. I have clients from Philippines, UK, US, and all of these people who have social media managers in their country, but they still cross to Nigeria to get social self to only Nigeria. When people say that there are too many social, I feel like it's scarcity mentality, because if you believe that your space is there and you can rise up and take your own space, then your space is there. Nobody can take it from you. Okay. Now, I'm going to go into teaching how to set up a six-figure social media management business. When I started, there was a formula that I used. Okay. There was a formula that I used. I used it to start and build a monthly six-figure social media management business. I call it the TPPSOC formula. Understanding and monthly social media management business. Now, what is this formula? First in the TPPSOC formula is training. This was the first thing that I did. The reason I wasn't doing so well in the agency was because I didn't have formal training before then. I just knew how to, make posts, do social media and all of these things. And I thought that that was all it was about. But when I started working with clients, they will complain, they will call me at odd hours, they will be angry. I know when a client is not happy, they're talking to you anyhow, you are stressed, you are redoing the work. These were all the things that were stressing me with the old job that I was doing. So I knew that if I was going to get the type of clients I wanted and they were going to be happy with my work to keep paying me month after month, then I should train. And so and the skills needed and the knowledge I had to wonder why they are not meeting their ideal clients. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just type and say I can hear you. Yeah, the audio is breaking. That's why I want to be sure. Oh, this is really hard breaking. How about now? Can you hear me? That's why I stopped. I noticed that the network was bad. So I decided to stop to see if, okay, you can hear me now. Can other people confirm that they can hear me now? All right, great. Thank you. Thank you. Now, training is the most important, yet somehow, I don't know why, is also the most neglected part of social media management. And people are wondering why they are not meeting ideal clients, why they are not making money as social media managers, or why their clients are not keeping them long term. Okay. Now, the next thing on my TPPSOC formula is practice. You need to understand when you go for any kind of training, when you train and you get the knowledge, the next thing you need to do is practice. If you train and you immediately jump to do paid work, what's going to happen is that you're unable to make mistakes. And if you're unable to make mistakes, it means you will make mistakes with the client's job and you're burning bridges. So while learning on the job is a possibility, let me ask you this question. Do you want to burn through paying clients before you are experienced and confident enough to do your job and charge well? I had practice with an agency, but I still offered my services for free or at a good discount to people around me. I revamped pages, I created content, I managed pages. I did all of these things because I wanted to practice, not necessarily because, oh, if I do free work for you, maybe you will give me a job. No, I don't. People that I even want to work for, I don't first offer them like a whole month of free business or anything. Like no, I don't do that. But I found people around me that I could use to practice, and I made sure that I did that. The next is positioning. This particular process, it helped me so much in attracting the type of clients I wanted. You know, when I was talking about people saying that finding clients are difficult, I mentioned positioning. I knew that I had gotten the skill. I had also practiced, so I was sort of confident, but I needed to place myself in a position to find and be found by my ideal clients. I didn't sit around hoping, oh, maybe somebody will finally know that I'm a social media. It never works. If you're not putting it out there that this is what I can do, this is the age of social media, and you are a social media manager, for goodness sake. If you're not putting it out there that this is what I can do, this is what I can do for you, work with me, I'm a social media manager. If you're not putting it out there, I'm telling you, people are not going to come knocking on your door unless someone says, okay, you know what, because I have a lot of students that come this way. Someone tells them, I want you to manage my social media account, but you need to train. Who do you want to train you? Let me pay the person to train you. And I have quite a number of students that have come that way. So unless you already have like a job waiting for you, or you know someone who is ready to give you the accounts to manage once you're done training, the next thing you should take very seriously is positioning. Okay. All right. Next is structure. Social media management needs to be treated as a business that it is. And I tell you, no business does well without a structure in place. I see many people, they just, client comes today and say, oh, I want you to manage my social media account. Can you manage it? This is how much I have to pay. And then boom, the next day they're already posting. What happened to the entire process? No onboarding process, no discovery call, no structure, no terms of agreement, nothing. You just get a client, tomorrow you're working with them. That is why social media managers are always getting into trouble. That is why they are always getting into trouble. I have a workflow. I don't just, you cannot come and say, oh, no, 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 no. You have to start tomorrow. Let's, no. So even if your potential client wants to skip some aspect of the workflow, I will understand that, okay, maybe you're pressed for time, but there are some things that are not negotiable. And we have to do those things. So it's important that you know that you need to have a structure. Next is in my formula is I developed an offer. So I'm going to do a recap when I'm done with this. Okay, I'm going to do a brief recap. I developed an offer. Everybody wants something that will benefit them, including the business owners that we work with or the ones that we want to work with. So what I did was I crafted offers for different services and budgets to cut across the needs of my ideal clients, meaning that I had this offer that was more. When I started, I had the basic, standard, premium. So I think my basic, I started it off at 40,000. My premium was my standard was I think 65, and my premium was 90 or so. That was how I started in 2020 when I started on my own. And in all of those things, I had different, basic will have, okay, maybe I'll be posting for you 4 times in a week. This is what I'll do, this is what I'll do. Standard had its own, premium had its own, and with each offer came more service. But what I did is that if you're unable to take the first one, you will take the second one. If you don't like the second one, you can take the third one. And I began to, what I did is with all of my offers, I was also asking for feedback. I was improving them. So I noticed that, okay, some people want something here, but they don't want something here, but they have the budget for this. I'm like, good, let's do, they call it is it what's the name? I just sandwich them together. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me give you what you want, and then we can do that. And I develop an invoice. So you have to be giving offers to people. Tell them what you can do for them at the price you're willing to do it for them. Let them know that, okay, you know what? Tell me what your budget is, and let us see what we can do within your budget. For instance, you don't want my basic package, but you don't want my basic package, but you don't have 180K to pay for my standard package. You don't have 250 to pay for my premium package, but you have more than 100K for the basic package. So you can say, okay, I have 150K. What can you do with 150K? And then we discuss. In fact, my offers, as I began to grow, what I did was my offers and my packages were strictly for business owners. But if you're like a company, an organization, all of these big guys, we just negotiate price from the scratch, because I can't be giving you 180, 200 that even if they don't take it, the ones that they are interested in will let you know what they want. I think network is messing up again. Please let me know if you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me. I think network is messing up. Anybody? I don't want to be talking. Okay, great. All right. I've gotten someone that says they can hear me. Thank you. All right. So I collected feedback and I improved on my offers. The next is closing. Many people do not know that social media managers need negotiation and closing skills. So what happened is when I started, I got a lot of inquiries, and I let a lot of clients slip through my fingers when I started until I learned this. Because when people come and they talk, and you say close your eye and charge your word. I understood that. I wanted to charge my word because it's me that knows the shege that I have been true. So now that I know my worth, hey, you're going to pay me my worth. But one thing I did not understand then is that when people come to negotiate with you, they are not necessarily trying to undermine your worth. Okay, negotiation happens in every sphere of life. Every sphere of life. So you need to learn how to negotiate and close clients. You need to be able to talk to them, let them see the value you're bringing and why they should pay you. Sometimes you may need to make compromises. Like some of you saw the 195K that someone pays every month. She's supposed to be paying 210K, but we spoke. She said, I'm going to be a long-term client, so I'm not going anywhere. If you're doing me well, I will stay, this, that, and all of that. And she's in the UK. And I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to give you a discount, but the best I can do is 15K. You pay 195,000 naira every month. And she said, thank you, I will take it. And that was how we arrived at that price. Now, I do not feel like she undermined my words. I do not feel like she did not pay me my worth, okay? Because she chose what she wanted, and what she wanted was not even like primarily a package, just like what I was trying to explain to you guys. But we found a way to make it happen for her. So this is why I say you need to learn closing and negotiation skills. Not that when someone is trying to negotiate with you, you just say, no, ma, sorry, ma, thank you, ma. I'm like, no, no, that's not how to negotiate. So the good thing is that if you're still here, there's great news about this particular skill at the end of the class. Okay, so let's go. Now, I'm just going to do a quick recap. I said the formula I used was first I trained, next I practiced, then I positioned myself in a way that I can attract clients, and even the clients that I'm looking for, I will find them. Then I created a structure for my business, and I created offers so that people can pick from any of the offers and work with me. Next, I learned how to close and negotiate so that I do not lose clients. So that is the formula I worked with. Okay, that's the formula I worked with. Now, let me show you the conventional, or I like to call it difficult ways, which a lot of people follow to become social media managers and to earn six figures. Okay, let me show it to you. Now, firstly, people just announce the word that they're social media managers. No training, no experience, because they think it's just by pressing phone and making posts. This is one thing that I see all the time. That's why I talk about it a lot. Social media management is not pressing phone and making posts. A lot goes into it. You're analyzing insights, you're creating strategy. A lot goes into it. So some people think that it is just by pressing phone. So before you know it, on their bio, you will see social media manager. Ask them what they can do. They will tell you, I can make posts for you. Nothing else. They are not bringing any other value to the table. How are they able to make six figures monthly? They are not. Because who wants to pay you 200K just to be posting for them? Haba. Haba. In this Nigeria, a business owner, now unless you're getting, even international clients have requirements, right? But unless you're getting them, no Nigerian client is going to pay you 200K, and the only thing you are doing for them is you will post in the morning, post in the evening. That's all for 30 days. Nah. Now that they can even schedule post and all of that. So you need to bring real value to the table. Okay. Number two, people that know that, okay, you know what, I need to learn, I need to train, I need to know what to do as a social media manager. But then they go through Google and YouTube to learn the skills. I do not have any issue with YouTube and Google, because actually I used it to learn. My learning process was a bit stressful because unlike these days, there were no social media management programs or courses. I checked Udemy, Coursera, they had social media marketing and all of those. So I had to start breaking down the entire skill, like what all the skills I needed, I broke them down. Oh, I need to learn how to read insights. I learned that one separately. I need to learn how to create content. I paid for it. I need to learn how to run ads. I paid for it. I need to do so. The ones that I could not get, I learned on YouTube and Google. So I understand that it's a whole university. But the thing is, you spend a lot of time gathering information, and the information that is available on the internet is very wide. For someone that is just starting as a social media manager, it can leave you overwhelmed. You will become confused because you don't know what exactly is working and what will work for your clients. That is the problem that some people face, and that's why they're unable to earn six figures monthly as social media managers. Number three, People do not have any system to nail their discovery calls. They do not have any system to nail discovery calls, and they leave it to chance. It breaks my heart when I see people starting with a client without discovery call. Because sometimes when people complain to me about some things, I'm like, what did you guys discuss before? It's just like you going to marry somebody, you did not cut them. That, I think that's the perfect, I have never actually described it like this, but that's the perfect description to give it. You just see somebody, you just like the person, and because you are ready to get married, it was your goal for 2024, you must get married. Then you see somebody, person too is ready to get married, just get married. Then you now get to the house and you're like, oh, I think that I want only 3 children. And the person say, children? No, I don't want children. No, I don't plan to have children. That is what happens when you don't do discovery calls. It's in discovery calls you know whether your goals are aligning, whether you're able to meet their goals, whether what they want are things that you can offer. Not everybody that says they want a social media manager actually wants a social media manager. Okay? Not everybody, some people say they want social media managers, but what they're actually looking for is sales representatives. So you hear them saying things like, oh, when we make a sale, I will pay you. No, that's sales representation. Okay, yeah, I'm going to explain discovery call. Not to worry about that. I'm going to explain it. Okay, that is what it's is not. So people do not do discovery calls, and that is very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. Okay, what is a discovery call? It is your first point of communication with a potential client. So when they reach out to you and they want to work with you, when they reach out to you and they want to work with you, that conversation that you have to, okay, what's your goal? What are you looking forward to? Because some people will tell you, I had someone that called me one day and she was like, no, she reached out to me and on discovery call, she said, I really want to get monetized. And this was not the time when they started buying monetization. No. This was when you have to have grown, show that you're an influential person. People are trying to copy your page. And so you need to get verified so people can know that this is your page and all of that. And when she met me, she was at 92 followers. And you're already talking about getting verified. How? There's still a lot of growth to do. And she's like, can't we buy followers? Can't we? I do not work that way. So already from the discovery call, I knew that I could not work with this person. That's what discovery calls does for you. So it's just like your first, it's not necessarily a consultation, but it can consultation can also be part of the discovery call. So if you are beginning to note that, oh, you want to work with this person, you can decide to give them a free consultation. Though I don't like to give free consultation because people will just pick your brain and then they run. But discovery call is where you find out what this person wants from you, and it is discovery calls that you will use to create your terms of agreement. Okay, so some people do not even do discovery calls and they don't have any system to nail their discovery call. The next thing I see people do is charging very cheaply. I see people charging 15K, 20K to manage social media accounts. I'm like, how? Why? Like, it's a different case if maybe you're using this person's account to create projects for your portfolio, or because you're practicing your 20K they're giving you. Okay, I think it's back now. Is it back now? Can you confirm that you can hear me? Network, oh, MTN, oh, Airtel, oh, network. Oh, is no reason why you should be charging 15K, 20K I understand if it's a portfolio project, and maybe that's like my best at. Sorry about that. Let's give it a bit of time. I think it's clearing up. I'm close to my Wi-Fi. Come on. All right. All right, great. So people charge cheaply, and they think that by doing that they're able to take on more clients and they're able to get. So you hear people say, "Oh, I want to make 200K every month. So maybe if I can charge 20K to 10 people, how do you think you can manage 10 people's accounts?" And what we don't seem to understand is that the people that are paying you small money, they're the ones that will stress you the most. They are. I got to a point in 2021 where I said, if you're not ready to pay this amount, I will not have anything to do with your account. And so when people come to me, I just tell them the price and we talk, we negotiate. If it's not working for me, I let you go. Reason being that I have come to notice that those people that pay you the least money, most of them are the ones that will stress you the most. So why would your goal be to get fewer clients, that are more clients that are paying you small money? So imagine getting 10 stressful clients, or maybe among the 10, three are good people, very easygoing, the remaining are stressing you. Is it going to be worth it? When you can do that same thing for two people and get paid the same 200 you're looking for. So now if you're looking for 500K monthly, will you be working with 50 clients or 25 clients? Is that what you plan to do? I mean, me as a person, before I started an agency, the highest I had ever done was 6 clients, and it was stressful. I had to drop one. Right now, personally, I'm working with just one. In short, the person is not taking a package. It's like a company. I'm working with just that person. Then I have my social media managers that are working with the rest of my clients. But that's because I have come to understand that it's not by charging cheaply. No. See. I like to make a balance. I'm not saying that when you start, you cannot charge 50K. It's okay. It's just I have a lot of students that start and they charge 40K because they heard that when I said I charged 40K. And I'm happy for them, especially if you have never made 1 naira online. Okay, especially if you have never made 1 naira online, I'm happy for you that you got there. I have a student, you even read her review. She fresh out of the university, had never made any money. She gave out her offers at 40K, and she has 3 clients now. So for someone that is just fresh out of the university, hasn't even gone for NYC, she's already making 120K. That's a big deal for her. But I need you to know that the goal is not to charge cheaply so you get more clients. It doesn't work that way. You don't get 10 clients because you're charging 20K. It's actually easier to get 2 clients or 4 clients because you're charging 50K. It's better to get 2 clients charging 100K, and it's the best to even get 1 client that will pay you that amount. Okay, so charging cheaply because you want, and taking on more clients because you want to handle 6 figures is a failure. Okay, is a way to fail. Someone said my first client was paying me 60K. And sure, you see, for a first client, 60K, that's a good start. Congratulations. And you're going to do better from there. Okay, you're going to do better from there. And one thing that people should begin to work on is making sure that contracts do not expire. That contracts do not expire. Work on retaining your clients. But this is a great start. It means that the next person cannot come and offer you anything lower than that, and then you continue to build from there. Next, people take on every type of client and they do not have ideal clients. So anybody at all that offers to pay them anything becomes a client. You will see why this doesn't work. Next is that people struggle with producing results, and then they go through new clients always. You are unable to keep clients long term. The beauty of social media management and how you're able to make stable income is if you're able to keep clients long term. I have a lot of clients I have worked with for 36 years, 36 months. I said yes. There you go. 36 months. 24 months, 12 months, I have worked with the same client for this long. That is why I can have a consistent income. I know that, oh, this company is paying at this time, this business is paying at this time. That's how I make consistent income as a social media manager. Okay. Now, what's one thing all of these methods I have listed, what's one thing they have in common? They burn you out and they leave you feeling overwhelmed and unfulfilled. Ask people that are managing five clients for people at 20K. They're always stressed. Me that was managing five clients at 40K, like the whole five clients, the agency was paying me 40K. I knew what I like. It was a good learning ground. It exposed my eye to a lot of things, but I knew what I went through. Okay. So you may have tried one or two of these normal methods, or maybe planning to do so, but you know they will not give you what you want. And while I have mentioned some of that, I will. Someone say I know someone who needs a social media manager, but I didn't apply because I didn't have the knowledge of it. And here I saw your post on training. Welcome. Now you're going to have the knowledge and opportunities will open up more. Okay. So now I have listed some of the reasons, but let's go through why these things do not work. The people that will pay you, like I said, they need you to have a complete skill set. They need you to know strategy, analytics. They're not paying you to just post for them. Learning and gathering knowledge on YouTube and Google, it may work, but like I said, it takes a lot of time and it leaves you confused. Also, you need someone to hold your hand, someone you can ask questions. If you watch 10 YouTube videos and ask all those 10 YouTubers questions, most likely only one or two will respond to you and they'll give you very short response because they are not there to coach you. What they are there to do is to give you value so you can watch their content and YouTube pays them. It's not about you. So that's the reason why YouTube is good to learn, but it will just take you a lot of time. Okay. Discovery calls, like I said, are your first point of communication with your potential clients. And how you handle a discovery call, I've had clients that sign up from discovery call because they just tell me that, see, I like your energy and I think you understand what I need. That is one other advantage of a discovery call. You are able to get people to feel the energy they are working with, to feel that they are able to trust you with their account and that you know what you are doing. That's the good thing about a discovery call. Let people hear from you. Okay. And like I said, charging cheap does not bring you more clients. The type of clients you want, they are not looking for social media managers that charge cheaply, but for the ones that bring in the results. Now, if you take in every client, you're bound to find the one that frustrates you. Let me share this that happened. Someone reached out to me. I used to know her when I was in Makodi, and she was like, "That can I check the page she's handling because the her madam is talking to her anyhow." She even sent me from some screenshots, and they were so distasteful to read. And I went through the page, and yes, while she wasn't like doing the best of jobs, I told her nobody has the right to speak to you this way. Okay. And so what I did is I told her, you know what, you need proper training. You need to train and understand what you should be doing as a social media manager. So she got on my training and then we went through it, and you need to see how happy she was when months later she was able to sack this her madam and she got two clients that were paying her more than this woman was paying her. So this is what happens when you just take in every client. You will find the ones that will insult you, talk to you like you are a nobody. You will find the ones that will stress you. There are just too many things. You need a discovery call, guys. You need to know who you are working with. Lastly, if you wing social media management, you will never be able to produce the results that keep your clients. Okay. You will never be able to Babatunde, I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. You'll never be able to keep your clients. I have had long-term clients, and I can tell you that as long as you're producing results, you hold the card, they will keep paying because you're giving them results. Okay. Now let me show you how to become a monthly six-figure social media manager. All right, I'm going to be showing you the things that you need to know and learn to become a profitable six-figure social media manager. So if you're ready for this next phase, please just give me emojis in the comment section. Tell me you're ready. Let me feel your energy the way you're feeling my energy, and then we go to the next thing. So just type I'm ready. Let's go. Let me know that you're with me. Awesome. I've gotten the first ready. Oyira says she's ready. Laura's Kichi is ready. Awesome. Awesome. Just keep it coming and let us move. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like the energy. Great. So now what are some of the things you need to learn? Remember I said that I took skills apart, learned them all by myself, and then brought them to become a social media manager. Okay, so I took skills apart, learned them by myself to become a social media manager. So these are the 10 things that very important things that you need to learn to become a profitable and a professional social media manager. All right. Number one, you need to be able to draw up a content and a social media strategy. Now, what is a content and a social? What is a content strategy? A content strategy is like you're creating a strategy. Okay, this is the goal that we have for content. All right. Now, this is your social media. This is your social media goals, right? Part of your social media strategy will be a content strategy. So you're using that content strategy to meet your goals. Okay. So this content strategy is saying, okay, this is the goal. You want people to know more about your business, or this is the goal. You want people to click more on your website. You want people to check out what you're doing. Or what we're trying to do is to bring in leads for your business. Now, note that I didn't say sales. So I never teach my students to promise anybody sales. But what you can do is to create content to make sure that when people come on social media accounts, they become quality leads because you have prepped them with content. All right. So let me not go into all of these plenty details. If not, we will not finish this class today. You need to learn how to create a social and a content strategy. All right. One that can lead your ideal clients to their goals. Next, you need to learn how to create you need to learn how to create working content calendars. You need to learn how to create working content calendars. Okay. Now, what is a content calendar? Basically, you have created your content strategy. You now use the strategy to create a calendar. Okay, we have agreed that this is what we should be talking about. This is the kind of post we should make. When do we make this post? What post is going out on Monday? What is going out on Tuesday? How is the post? Is it going to be a video? Is it going to be a reel? Is it going to be an infographic, a carousel? When you now arrange your content into that, break it down with the time and everything, then you have yourself a content calendar. Next, you need to learn how to analyze and present social media reports, especially if you want to work for the big guys. I'm telling you, if you want to work with big companies, you need to be able to create social media reports because they will ask you for it. Most small business owners, they may not really send you with that one. As long as you're doing the work, they are good to go. But these big companies, if they're paying you big money, they need you to report. Okay, you need to learn how to create templates and basic designs on Canva. If you're already a graphic designer, good for you. If you're not, you need to learn how to design just basic designs, nothing very, yeah. Next, you need to learn how to create various types of content. You need to learn community engagement. You need to learn strategic commenting. And when I say strategic commenting, I'm not talking about this thing that people do that they go to controversial accounts and they're posting controversial comments with their clients page, and people are calling their clients, talking, responding, fighting them, and they say, oh, publicity is publicity. No, strategic commenting means that issue, because when those people finish fighting with you, you have just drawn your client's name through the mud and you say, oh, publicity is publicity. No, not all publicity is good publicity. So you need to learn strategic commenting, where you comment, whose page you comment on, how you interact with people. You need to learn how to use social media tools. Okay, you need to learn how to run sponsored ads. Now, maybe not need to, but when I started, I noticed that my clients will be paying people money, and they're paying people money to do social media ads for them. Hey, as an Igbo girl, I say no, I cannot be leaving money on the table. I decided to go and learn. And me, when it is time to learn, I go all out. I do not spare it because I know that I need knowledge, and there is no training unless if the coach is just just not a coach. If not, there's no training that you will not learn something from. So I learned with Oyekule Damola. Some of you may know him. I took his FAA course. Then it was 150K. I don't know if it's still 150 right now. I took that course. I learned with Fee Stevens. He's my friend, but he's an amazing digital marketer and he's good with ads. Even till today, Fee still coaches me on, as you know, as bigger things are coming up. I learned from him. I learned with Deborah Ogochukwu. Now you can see that I went to three different people to learn ads, because I take when it's time to gain knowledge, I make sure I go all out. And with that is why I'm very versed with knowledge. Okay, so I learned how to run sponsored ads, and now I'm able to offer it to my clients, and I'm making more money for that. Next, I learned how to negotiate with and close clients. I already spoke about this. And then lastly, I learned how to onboard like a pro. So onboarding is from discovery call right up to when the person is fully onboarded. I learned how to do that professionally, and it was a game changer. I'm not even going to lie. Now, someone is here saying everything you're saying is so interesting, but why should I start social media management as a means to earn six figures? And I will tell you straightly. You can start as a freelance social media manager or an in-house social media manager, and you don't need any capital to start. You don't need to have sales skills to make money or do your job. All the skills that I just listed out can be learned by anyone with a smartphone and a willing heart. These skills now give you access to many more extra services you can provide. So you can decide that, okay, you know what, I'm going to be creating content calendars and selling them. I'm going to be creating content banks. I'm going to be doing content strategy for people, because you have the skills. You are managing for 5 clients in a month, but you still have other services you can offer to many other clients because you have learned all of these things. All right. Now, social media management is an in demand skill across the world. It is not a Nigerian thing. Okay. It's not like it's a Nigerian thing. So we go soon cast. No. Across the world, go to any country, as long as they have access to the internet, social media managers are in demand. Now, for many of you, you're already posting, you're commenting. Some of you are even playing with social media management. Why not polish your skills so you can earn from it and earn good money from it? Now, using what I'm about to show you, I began to earn at least 500K monthly when I started, and I didn't have to work with multiple clients, get burnt and stressed. I didn't even have to apply for jobs. The way I am like this, I have not applied for a job. The first time I came close to having a job was when someone on his own promised me a job, but still didn't come through on that job. But I have not gone to say, oh, I went for an interview, I sat down, this, that. No, because I have social media management. How many people will be able to pay me the amount of money I'm making from social media management from the comfort of my home? How many companies in Nigeria? I can count them on my finger. So this is one thing that social media management did for me. Now you too can earn in additional six figures monthly. You don't have to leave your job. You don't have to sell products to anyone. You don't have to change locations, leave your house, or learn difficult tech skills. I do not want you to make the mistake of launching out as a social media manager without proper training, just because you've been able to manage your personal Facebook and Instagram page. When it comes to business, it's a whole ball game, and clients are not smiling with you if you're not productive. Okay, do not make the mistake of having more clients than you can handle, and they're paying you peanuts. Like I said, you will get tired, you will get frustrated, you will not be productive. You will not say, you know what, even the social media management thing is not for me. Do not make the mistake of winging into social media management. I tell you, there's a professional way to do it, and clients love it when you're a professional. Your clients are not your friends. So being all sweet and friendly with them, that's not what will keep them. Being a professional and bringing results will. Instead, I want you to learn the skill and the business of social media management and begin earning six figures monthly. Now, I want you to imagine that you are able to earn 200 to 500K monthly just by managing 4 to 5 accounts at your own pace from anywhere at all, and all you need is your smartphone and a set of skills that are non-techy. Imagine that you're even able to earn in dollars working for international clients because you know your stuff. What will an extra 300K do for you monthly? Imagine that you have clients that respect and appreciate you and your work. I like to tell people this story. Last year, when I was going to go on maternity leave, I wrote to all my clients telling them that I'll be going on maternity leave. So this is who you'll be working with before I come, right? And all of them, they did not say, oh, we're going to go with someone else or anything. They were so appreciative. They even sent me gifts for my baby. In fact, the one in the Philippines was asking me to allow her sponsor my baby shower. But as at then, I didn't know so many people around here, so I was like, you know what, I'm not doing any baby shower. And then she monetized the gift. This is because we've gotten to a point where they respect me and they appreciate my work. If not, that would have been an opportunity for them to bolt, but they didn't. So that should tell you that that is a possibility. Now, imagine this. What if you don't have to scout through many resources? You're burning time, wasting money, trying to learn the different skills you need to learn as a social media manager. What will a simplified yet powerful knowledge of social media management skill and business do for you as you're aspiring to start social media management? Everything I did, everything I learned that gave me the skill set I needed to charge my social media management in six figures, I have put them together, and they are contained in what I call the ultimate social media management course. Okay. Now, someone is here asking, what is the ultimate social media management course? It is the most comprehensive, easy to understand course that contains all the different things you need to learn and have to become a professional and a profitable social media manager. And this course is 100% online. You can do it from wherever you are. Okay, so let's go through some of the things that people who have taken this course in the past have said. She said, honestly, going through the course, you explained it in the easiest way. I'm already getting a lot of value from it, and I'm preparing my own personal content and content calendar and strategy. One last thing, my getting the social media management course is the best investment I have ever invested in my life. I thought this was dramatic, but she called me and she was still like, Ma, this course. And I'm like, okay, calm down. I'm just so grateful that I did not waste money this time around. Next, someone said, this is Leona. When she started this course, she sent me a message. She said, so far, I am optimistic. Let me remove this. Let me remove my face so that we can read everything. So far, I am optimistic that I will get more value for the price paid. The course is self-explanatory, and unlike most video courses, it feels like a private live video. Your voice has a way of bringing the content to life. Then she came back 1 hour later to say, wow, it's getting more interesting. The content is rich. I am glad I bought this course. This other review here is from Christiana. She said, I have taken a lot of paid online courses, but this has to be one of the best. It felt like I was gisting with you and leaves me with little to no questions asked. It was delivered with 100% clarity. She sent this in the coaching group, and Oluwatosin said, very true. That's very true. She was agreeing with her about the course. Now, what is in the ultimate social media management course? You're going to learn the exact roles and responsibility of a social media manager and how to carry them out. You're going to learn how to create diverse types of content for different kinds of brand. You're going to learn how to create a working content calendar. You will learn how to draw up and execute an effective content and social media strategy. You're learning how to audit, how to analyze, report insights on social media accounts like a professional. You're going to learn various extra income services you can offer as a social media manager to further boost your income. You will learn the tools you need and how to use them. You're going to learn professional client discovery, call, and onboarding, and you're going to learn how to get clients that pay you well. Okay. Now, that's not all. That is not all. In the social media management course, you're going to get videos on how to run sponsored ads for your clients on Instagram and Facebook, so you get increased results and charge extra. I'm teaching you the basics of sponsored ads. This is the most exciting part because I recently introduced this. You undergo a portfolio project that allows you finish with your own job ready portfolio, even if you're just starting as a social media manager. So imagine you finish the course, and if you go through the entire course and do everything you're supposed to do, you will be coming out with your own portfolio. So that when you want to even start, people will not say, what have you done before? You have something to show that you have done. You will get my ultimate social media managers toolkit, including which includes all the resources you need to run a smooth social media management business. You have contract templates there, onboarding templates, discovery call templates, audit templates, strategy templates, All of these things, you just need to edit them. This toolkit sells for 10,000 naira, but you will get it for free when you register for the ultimate social media management course. You will learn how to negotiate and close clients like a professional. You don't have to be losing clients because you don't know how to negotiate. This review came from Lisa. She said, "Hello, ma, good evening. I got a job with a client, it's a UK based client, to work as a social media manager for his company. It is looking good. Although after getting my first tax, I was quite nervous, and I think it was because of the templates they gave me. But I have gone back to some of the lessons you taught us, and now I am sure I can handle it. Thank you for this opportunity. Hope you have a pleasant night." And Lisa is still with this client years later. Okay, so I like this particular review. It's from Daniel Okafor. Now, Daniel Okafor used to be my student, and now he has even gone ahead to build his own agency. He's one of my 5 students who are running their own agency. Yes, and it makes me so proud and so happy. He said, "Before I got the social media management course from Chika, I had just been playing around with social media management and managing pages for free for some people. Along the line, I got a real paid social media management offer, and I was a bit confused because I had no formal training. I got her course and it gave me a good head start. I also learned a strategy on how to get more clients, and in few months, I generated over $1,000 from social media management without being on any freelance site like Fiverr or Network. Without being on any freelance site like Fiverr or Network." Sorry, my network just connected to my smart TV and it is playing. Let me get someone to put it off. All right, but can you hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. Let me know if you can still hear me. Okay? Nobody could. Can you hear me? If somebody took collateral. All right, great. All right. Now, this other review that came in says, "I have this thing is very sweet. I want to give you another review for your course. I have never had to revisit the course after I went through it in December. I know that I will go back to it someday, but everything I learned the first time stuck very well because you're such a good teacher. And for this money flowing in my account, it has paid back the money for the course and even more." I like to hear things like this. I like to hear things like this. There are a lot of reviews here. I don't want to go through all of them. You have a link where you can go and read more reviews from my past students because it's just going to take our time, and we have passed 1 hour already. Okay, but yeah, this is the review I was talking about. Fresh out of university, and 2 months she landed a job of 40K. It was her first time. She even said, "It's my first time earning this much from a single source. Thank you for not giving up on me." And she has gone ahead to get 2 more clients, and now she has 3 clients that she is working with. I mean, straight out of the university. The person that sent this particular review is now working with one of the biggest fintechs in Africa. And you can tell that the person was already putting idea, because he's the first person that has ever said, "Oh, this course is loaded. I learned more on social media data reporting lingua." Remember what I told you, that if you want to work for the big guys, you need to know how to report social media insights. Okay, now, who is this ultimate social media management course for? It is for you if you're someone who already knows some things about social media management, but you don't know how to start and make money from it. I want to show you how I have been able to build six-figure business from this. Or you're a social media manager looking for how to step up your game so you can get well-paid clients. All right, I want to show you how you can become a six-figure social media manager. You're someone who is looking for an online skill, how to make money, and you believe that with everything I have shared, social media management is an opportunity you can capitalize on. Take the ultimate social media management course. If you're just looking for an online skill that can earn you 6 figures, you're not sure of what you want to do, but now you're like, "You know what, I think I can do this." This course is for you. It is beginner friendly too. You need an extra source of income. You're already a 9 to 5. I have a lot of 9 to 5 students, and This course helps them earn more so that they can contribute more to their family and just have more money to do what they want to do. Okay, you are excited at the idea of having an extra 200 to 500k every month, whether you're a student, you're a core member, you're a worker, a mom, you want to see this happen for you. The ultimate social media management course is for you. It has helped a lot of people like you do this, and I'm telling you, if it could work for them, I bet that it will work for you too. Remember everything you're going to be learning. So basically, you're not just learning the skill, you're learning the skill and the business of social media management. All of these bonuses are here. They are for you when you get the ultimate social media management course. Now, I want you to imagine that you sit with this course and gather all you need to become a monthly six-figure social media manager. You can now fire your clients that have been stressing you and paying you peanuts. You can earn 70 to 150k per client and retain them for as long as you want to work with them. You can afford more than your 9 to 5 salary could get you because you now have extra income. You can now contribute financially to your family. You found a way to print money from your phone. Now, if you sign up for the ultimate social media management course, and the only thing I was able to help you do is help you earn income online without having to learn difficult tech skills, will it be worth it? Would it be worth it if what you learn how to do is to practice social media management professionally so you can charge your worth? You're already playing with it, but now you learn it professionally, charge your worth and be better respected. Will it be worth it? Will it be worth it for you if you're able to earn extra money without having to leave your job? If the answer to all of this is yes, it will be worth it, and I want it. Now get lifetime access to the ultimate social media management course. It means that once you get it, you have it. It's not going anywhere. The course is yours for as long as the internet is hosting it. Okay, get lifetime access to the course, over 20 training videos and updates, and you have 30 days to ask me anything, plus access to a community of social media managers, plus loads and loads of the fantastic bonuses that I have. All of this, everything I have listed, is worth over 150,000 naira. But the price for the course is 50,000 naira. So the value and the price are not the same thing. I know who my target audience are, and I know that they cannot pay 150 for this course. And it is for that reason that right now I'm also giving a 50% discount, so you only pay 25,000 naira and you get everything. You get the course, you get the bonuses, only at 25,000 naira. Now, if you stay till this point, my gift is in the next slide. So I can see that there are a lot of you that are here and you get this gift. I will be giving the first 30 persons to register for this course a once in a year opportunity. You get to join my closed coaching group. Now, what happens in this closed coaching group? We have specific tasks and bi-monthly coaching sessions. Twice every month we meet and I coach them. They're able to ask questions. I answer them. If there's anything that a couple of people are finding difficult to understand, I don't mind. We will teach it again from afresh. We host master classes like this. Those are all the things you'll be enjoying in the coaching group. And then you have access to me directly. So even if you don't want to ask in the coaching group, you can ask me about the journey you're taking as social media manager, because I'm there to be a coach to you. So you have access to me. You can ask me questions for the period of time that you're in the coaching group. You have first-hand information on any opportunity. When people meet me, "Oh, I need a social media manager, I cannot afford you. I'll post it in the group. I need an intern. There are people that are looking for internship opportunities to practice. I'll say, okay, you'll pay this person something else, at least for data. I'll post it in the group. When I see job opportunities, I post it in the group. So first-hand information on opportunity, it goes to that group. It is pinned on my chat. We keep learning and keeping up with trends that help us as social media managers. Now, the group is not for just everybody. Though I keep adding people as badges are going, but it's not for everybody, so that I'm able to understand how to help the people in this group. So for this session, for the first 30 persons that will register for the course, you get access to the group. And this group should attract an extra 50k, because if I'm coaching you one-on-one, it's 75,000 naira monthly. And this is almost like I'm coaching you one-on-one. So for the first 30 persons to register, you get in at no extra charge. Now, this message, actually, I even forgot I added this. It came in on New Year's Day. Happy New Year, Mrs. Amadi. Thank you for all you do. I have gotten countless courses on different subject matters, but I can tell you that I can count up to three coaches that will go the extra mile to ensure their students are established. I'm truly grateful for this. I may God bless you for these efforts. I wish you a successful new year. I appreciate you, ma'am. Out of the blues, on New Year Day, I get this, and I was really so happy because I know that I'm always in that coaching group, ready to do. And for those that reach out to me, ready to do whatever I can do so that my students are established. And since someone come to tell me thank you for that on a new day, it was really, really good. Okay, so you can get the ultimate social media management course, all the bonuses, and the closed coaching group for only 25,000 naira today. This is for the first 30 persons. So you can get started. Sorry. You can get started, okay? You can go to preciouschika.com/six-figure social media SMM to read more about the course. Maybe you want to read more reviews, you're still not convinced, you want to read from other people, you can go there and read about it. If you want immediate access and you want to be part of the first 30 persons, you can pay 25,000 naira into Access Bank 08122089880. It is on the screen. You can take a screenshot. It's on the screen. You can take a screenshot and send proof of payment to this number on WhatsApp. Now, this number is also the group admin on the group where I posted the link. This number is the group admin there. So you want to pay and then send proof of payment to this number alongside your name and your email address. Okay, alongside your name and your email address, and you will be enrolled immediately. All right, there are two things you can decide to do right now. The first option is to absolutely do nothing and not take this leap of faith, 100% risk free. And I mean, it's okay, I understand. Second option is to make a sacrifice to invest in this opportunity I'm giving to you. Compared to all the value you will get in return, just give it a shot. If it works, great. You send me a testimony. If not, let me know that you did everything and it didn't work for you, and you will get your money back. It is 100% guaranteed, because I know that if you diligently learn and you practice everything in the ultimate social media management course, you'll be doing six figures monthly, and that is the guarantee. The question now is, what are you going to do next? You can either maybe go ahead and try to figure this all out on your own, or you can allow me show you how to earn six figures monthly from social media management. Whether it's not the 50% discount doesn't have a time to end. I decided that I'm going to sell this course at a 50% discount. So until I can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? All right. Yeah, so I was saying that the reason I'm not posting it on the group chat today is because I want to make sure that those that stay till the end, they are the people. Some people are already taking slots. I've received two payments already. I've received two payments already. Some people are already taking slots. Okay. All right. So for those that, I promise those that stay till the end that they will get immediate access the to this coaching group, right? So I want to make sure that I'm giving them enough time to do so. Tomorrow morning, I will announce in the group. That's why you have it here. You can take screenshots of this if you want to. I can also write it here for you. I can give you the account details here. 08122 Access Bank, Precious, Chika. Yeah. So this is the account. Someone is asking, can we pay installments? Yes, yes. Now this is how it happens. If you want to pay in installments, you can pay 10,000 naira, secure a slot, but you only get access to the course and the coaching group after you have completed payment. So yes, you can pay in installments. Just pay at least 10,000 naira to this same account, and then it is 08122 I have pasted it in the comment section and it is on the screen. You can take a screenshot. Just make sure that you can pay 10,000 naira into this account, and then you secure a slot in the 30 persons. And once you've completed payment, you can now enter. All right, the third payment has come in. People are taking slots already. I'm giving this night for those of you that are here to take it so that tomorrow I can now post it on the group chat, and those that will watch this tonight, watch tomorrow, will also have opportunity to do that. Okay. All right. So, some people usually ask, do we get certificates? Yes. After the course, you can request for your certificate. You will get certificates after you're done with the course. Okay. The good thing is that you're also going to finish and you do your portfolio project. And if you finish your portfolio project, you have a portfolio that you're coming out with. You have me as a coach. If you reach out to me personally, I will help. I will answer your questions, and I have intelligent social media managers on the page. So even when you ask sometimes, before I even come online to answer, they've already answered you, because and that's one thing that the coaching group will create for you. You have a group of people that are like-minded, and it's like a community. Okay, is there, yeah, I already said you can do installment payment at least 10,000 naira to secure a slot. How long is the class? Now, the course itself is self-paced, meaning that if you feel like, okay, I'm going to take this course back to back, you can finish it in 5 days, 1 week, and all of that. But the coaching group is there, is usually for a period of 3 months, but most of the time I allow it to extend, because I mean my students are having a good time, and I like the fact that it's becoming like a community. So you can always come there for what you need. Oh, this is something that's happening with my clients. What can I do? And it's just really amazing to be in there. All right. I just answered that the duration of the class, it is self-paced. You decide the duration when you will finish. And the faster you finish, the better it is for you, because then you can start practicing, you can start your portfolio project and all of those things, okay? But the coaching group is present for 3 months. Sometimes it extends, but let's say 3 months, okay? All right. Does anybody have any more questions? Any more questions? If not, we get into 1 hour 30 minutes. I will end the class at 1 hour 30 minutes. Does anybody have any more questions? You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. More slots are going. More slots are going. More slots are going. So see you guys. For those of you that will make it to the coaching group, I'm excited to receive you. For those of you that will pay the installments tonight, just make sure to send the proof of payment. And for those that are paying full, I can see quite a number of people have paid fully. Please send your name and email address to the group's WhatsApp admin. All right, send your name and email address. You're all welcome. Thank you so much for having me tonight. For those, like I said, those of you in the coaching group, see you later. Thank you. You're welcome. Good night. I will also be handling the social media guru. You mentioned it was for people who already know about. No, no, no. The course is beginner friendly. It is. We're starting from the basics. I'm saying if you already know something about it, you can learn from the course how to become professional, sharpen your skills. However, I gave a review of someone fresh out of the university, has never done anything like that, and she got a client. She learned the course. It's beginner friendly. It's not for people that have started alone. I'm just saying if you have started, you can. The number to send proof of payment to, it's the coaching, the go on the group admin there, social media guru. It's the group admin, the number that has been sending messages. This is also the number here, in case you cannot, let me, the number is also here. Okay, okay, the number, I didn't write it here. It's the group admin. So just go on social media guru, and go on the group page, and the group admin there is the number you're going to send it to. Okay, so for Stina, please, it is for people who are new into social media management. It's actually a beginner course. Yes, I'm going to leave. I will pull it down, but slots are going for the masterclass. Slots are going for the master, for the coaching group. And if you want to join in, you have to jump in right about now. Okay. So good night, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Have a lovely, lovely night's rest. Bye.